This podcast, it's not just a relic, it's a key, a bridge between worlds. But the real question isn't how you got here, it's why.
Thor.
Oh. No.
I was thinking of the bridge.
Nice. I was about to say, is it like a dimension? This is not a key. This portal. Is it something like that rather than podcast?
No, it's not actually.
This item, is it an
It is an item. It is a physical item.
Okay.
This is a sci-fi film, is it?
Yes.
Oh, what was the question mark?
Yes, yeah, I suppose it is. Yes.
Okay. What year was it? The film with this quote?
2012.
All I can think of is Bridge to Terabithia, but I don't think I've ever seen that. So
God,
I don't know.
such an awful film.
Oh, is it not good?
Bridge to Terabithia. I call it Terribilithia with Ant. That's what I call it. It's awful.
That's what I call it.
We say, yeah, anyway. No, sorry, it's not Bridge to Terabithia.
It's not Bridge to Terribilithia, as I also call it. I've never seen it.
No.
Okay,
we need more. But can you...
the character name?
Yeah.
Deja Thoris.
Deja? Like as in deja vu?
As in... it's got an H on the end.
Deja Thoris.
Yep.
Is he human?
She.
Is she human?
Yes. I can't remember the film enough. I know who the character is. I know who the actress is.
But you said you went yes to sci-fi, so I don't know.
Yeah, it is sci-fi, action, adventure sci-fi.
A relic.
Can you say it one more time? Can you say the quote again? Because I've completely lost it.
This podcast is not just a relic, it's a key, a bridge between worlds. But the real question isn't how you got here, it's why.
Feels a bit Matrixy now, that statement.
It's not Matrix. You're going in the wrong direction, I would suggest.
So we need to come back to reality a bit more, do we?
No.
It's not just a relic, it's a key.
What else can you tell us about it?
A podcast.
It's said by Lynn Collins. She is the actress who is also in Walking Dead. That's where I knew her from.
I don't know who Lynn Collins is.
No, me neither.
She's an actress.
Good
yeah,
start.
Granted.
What is she? When is she saying?
I'm pretty sure the title, which is a name, also has. I want to say it's Disney above it, but there we go.
The title has Disney above it.
Well, let's focus on the title being a name.
A person's name.
A person's name.
John
Carter.
It is.
I love that film.
You mentioned that the other week.
Mars.
Yeah,
well,
and
it was
a medallion.
Medallion around his neck. Yeah.
So the medallion is what the word I
have
exchanged for podcast.
Seen it.
Oh, it got quite bad reviews, but I really enjoyed it.
Okay. Yeah. I heard that it's got bad reviews, but also that maybe
I didn't mind it.
Didn't warrant the bad
reviews. I quite enjoyed it. Yeah.
I haven't watched it for a while though. I probably watched it in about 2015.
That's when he calls him Virginia.
Oh, that's right.
Where we got it from.
About.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Is it John Carter of Mars?
Yes.
Is that right? Is that what it was originally called?
I don't know. But no.
I feel like it might have been. Anyway.
Even though you haven't watched it.
No.
Oh, good knowledge. Okay, let's move on. I'm going to first of all say there's no new countries that I can try and wangle some sort of angle on. Wangle and angle, that's quite good.
Yeah, keep going. Yep.
So I'm going to head straight over to social media Matt.
Okay.
And obviously...
SMM.
Yep. I will say, we'll talk about followers first before we go on. This is nothing to do with his target. I've got your target separately. Number of followers.
Just so you know. Yeah.
Again, almost 10% increase again.
Oh, okay.
If we keep doing this forevermore, we might actually
have 12.
Well, yeah. I mean, it is
a percentage. Yeah. 1.
I mean, a small percent, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, but if it's 10% every time, that 10% is getting a bit bigger.
It's exponential.
I'm just trying to give you some credit.
That's good.
Nice.
I will say that Matthew posted 2 posts.
Right.
One of which was today.
It was today.
I feel like he's
feeling
bad.
Up on that. Yeah. Nice.
5 reels.
Yeah, I went for the reels this fortnight.
Yeah.
Aren't they the hard ones? No, they're not the hard ones to do at the store.
I've discovered quicker ways of doing some of them.
Okay.
Instagram themselves actually helps you make them a little bit.
Okay. Well, your most popular, just to give you some feedback, is the Anakin one.
Yeah, that was. It was Star Wars Day.
May the 4th.
May the 4th. Yeah.
So that probably got a bit of traction from the Trekkie.
Yep.
I just said Trekkies, didn't I?
You've just lost all of our followers. Those extra followers have now gone because you've just called Star Wars Trekkies.
I am waiting for Dan to message me in. There we go.
Dear.
But I do apologise to everybody out there. I don't know even why I made that slip either. But there we go. And 10 stories, Matthew.
Was there 10?
Yeah, although I feel like not knowing an awful lot about social media, you've just reposted all the other ones. Is that right?
I have reposted some other stuff. Yeah, there's been some good stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, been reposting.
Nice. Have we had any messages?
We've had yes. We had one from someone asking if we wanted to buy more followers.
They've been listening to the podcast.
Is that how you're getting your 10% every week?
Matthew's actually just funding it.
Yeah. So we had someone contact us about that.
How much do you charge for that? I don't even know.
I don't know. I didn't.
Go on, ask. We can talk about it.
No, it's be random bot accounts.
Yeah.
Anyway,
okay. I'm not sure that counts as a message.
No, we had one about from Dan, not from Delaware.
Not from Delaware. Okay.
Who came up with the idea of Fellowship of the Ring as a mathematical film.
Did he go into
just because
detail?
of the word ring?
I think, and he mentioned the word group theory and wondered whether there was a link there.
So he didn't know. He was just putting it out there.
No one else commented. I tried and spoke to. I messaged Hannah Fry to see if she wanted to.
Hold
comment.
on. Then this is what we put. Your target was: I want you to attempt to connect with a celeb, famous publication, etc.
Achieved. I attempted.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I have also tried to contact. The Kevin Napor from Mean Girls.
Nice, okay.
He also has not responded.
Yet.
And Damien from Mean Girls, who is the person that actually shouts, "For you, Glen Coco, you go Glen Coco."
Yes.
So you're going to back that up by making sure that you reach out regularly.
That's what I'm going to have to do.
I think if you were going to do, I think if you were going to pester one of them, I think Dominic would prefer it to be
the Glen Coco dude.
Yeah.
We'll do that. But there we go. So otherwise, we haven't had much contact this fortnight. I think the maths one stumped a lot of people for ideas. Maybe maths. You don't really.
Yeah,
put maths and film
I did think it was a little bit limited, wasn't it?
But yeah,
okay. So we got to set my target, Dom.
Oh God!
Or I need you to go into your business world and come up with a smart target that he can meet.
I think I should just keep going.
I think
I'm going
he hasn't actually achieved the.
No, that's what I'm going to try and do. I'm going to try and get.
He's still got his targets that he's not hit.
Mm-hmm.
So you're just going to reach out again?
Yeah, to someone in particular. I have had lots of people.
I think you need a bit more of a creative way of reaching out. If I give an example, when we worked in marketing and we wanted a meeting with someone,
right, we
would ring up the PA and ask like a little bit of info about them. I know you can't do it this way, but I'm just giving you an idea of creativity. We'd be like, what are they interested in? And we'd be like, oh, he's really into his basketball. Oh, okay. And ended up finding his shoe size, send him one shoe and say, you can have the other one if you meet with us.
Right.
So you need to get something out there.
I'm not giving anyone my shoes.
No. I'm just being like, we need to start something that we regularly do. Like, those people who just do day one until blah, 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 sends us a message or something like that.
Yeah, that seems desperate though. I'm not doing that.
Oh.
I'm not
I found his limit on social media.
500 of me smiling at a screen until Tom Hanks looks at me. I mean,
you just don't want to fail.
We know it's not going to be Tom Hanks we're targeting.
Why? Why not?
Okay.
Also, it depends what other people come up with out there, because you can't just respond randomly to something. They've got to have done something or posted something. Otherwise, it's not worth even commenting on.
What you could do is you could be like, one for you, Glen Coco. You still haven't contacted us.
It's a good way to get blocked. I can tell you that.
Glen Coco. Well, when you get blocked, then we'll move on.
Right. Yeah. Well, I'll think about that.
Do you know that you're blocked? Do you get notified? Or
no, you couldn't do 4 for you, Glen Coco, because you're blocked after 3.
That's what I mean. But you know you're blocked.
Well, you would, because you wouldn't be able to post to them.
That's what I mean. Oh. Okay, fine.
So at least we'd know that.
You'd know, that's what I mean. Because sometimes...
I'm not working on getting blocked.
It's like when with scammers, you can block them, but they can still call you, but they don't know, do they?
I don't know.
But I'm saying, if you know...
Oh my goodness, I don't know where we've gone with this conversation.
Yeah. Anyway,
all I know is I'm going to send in the WhatsApp group every day. There's something that it's got to do with Glen Coco. Right, perfect.
Okay.
There will just be videos of me saying a number every single day.
We do follow the guy that played Glen Coco, who had an uncredited role in that film, but he doesn't have any words.
Oh.
Yeah, but we do follow him. I can't remember his name now.
Has he got many followers?
A
lot of people doing this?
Don't remember.
Oh, find out. Okay. Let's move on to the main challenge. We, not so randomly because we don't know if it's random anymore, picked number 88, which was top 5 films that you dislike and won an Oscar.
I'm quite upset there's no Back to the Future reference with 88, being that was the speed which they could go Back to the Future.
But I mean, if I have to put a reference in every week, you're asking me to do another thing.
For every number.
Just saying. Anyway.
Okay.
But yes, it was that, yes.
Yes.
Number 88.
Well, seeing as it won an Oscar, I think you would be allowed to put that in today. But let's not give everything away now. How did you find the challenge?
I don't think Back to the Future won an Oscar.
Yes, it did.
Did it?
I'm pretty sure original soundtrack, I think it won.
What, score?
Original song.
Original song?
No, it is soundtrack or score. I'll find it out later for you. Anyway.
Well, I had a look. I found a good list. Obviously, there's a list. It's not. It's a finite list. There are 1,239 films that have won an Oscar.
Yep. Okay. Going back till
1928, I think.
Yeah, I think it's 28, 29. Or
We've had 90 Academy Award
ceremonies. I didn't bother going past like
2007.
I went back quite a bit, and I found it online. And I was like, I'm not really going to bother with any of these because I don't think I've seen them. That was half my problem.
I did look through the list, and I was like, I don't have much of an intention of watching a lot of these.
No,
but that doesn't mean I dislike them, which was something that I had to consider. I have to physically have watched them, and then decided I don't like it.
Yeah, agree.
Which quite restricted the list, really, but that's a good thing.
And that's how I came across as well. I was like, okay, which ones have I watched first?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true.
And then I was like, I don't really dislike a lot of them, but I don't think I've watched quite a lot of Oscar films either. So
I definitely wouldn't rewatch a lot of the ones I've watched, but that didn't mean I disliked them. It's just
I agree with that one as well.
Either heavy or I just found them slightly uninteresting.
It was a short list. It was a shorter list.
This week is completely short for me. Mm-hmm. I did go through all of the years just in case there were earlier ones that I did. So I went on the Academy Awards website themselves, and they list every single one, including the special awards, which obviously isn't.
Oh, I counted those.
Isn't a film. It's like for someone something.
I did. I definitely counted those because the film has won an
No, because Walt Disney won one for Mickey Mouse. You can't. That's not a film.
True. But also,
anyway,
and
also, we argued this the other week. Some of them are for cartoons, which would be short films, and not even that. So
that is true. That is true. Yes.
So I went from the beginning, but there were very few in the beginning that I was
aware of.
Some of them, but and then I saw some, but I also found it really hard to put. We put the word dislike in there.
Mm-hmm.
I have probably chosen 5 films. And I've put them back to front on which one, if I had to out of the 5, I would watch first.
That's at number 5.
That's number 5. And the one that I want to watch last or never again is at 1.
Yeah, I have the same sort of list.
I wouldn't say they're all like I absolutely hate, but I wouldn't really return to any of them if they were casually on the television. I'd probably keep going.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah.
Yeah, I've gone with that. Yep, the most disliked is at number 1.
I also have no idea what you lot have put because I'm not sure what you've watched, and
yes,
I couldn't remember anyone mentioning any of the films and saying they dislike them. I didn't realise actually I don't mind lots of the films that have won Oscars.
Yes,
I was thinking that as well. Like I knew a lot of the names as well, and I've not, and the ones that I have watched, which is quite a lot for the more recent years, should we say? More recent decades. I've watched quite a few.
Decade,
yeah. No, I've watched quite a few. Yeah, I agree. Okay. But I like them, quite a lot of them. So that's
let's kick in them. Am I going?
Go for it
if you want.
Come in, yeah.
I not really want to. I did say I don't really get up for these episodes because I'm having to talk about films that I don't really like.
Yeah, it does make talking about them a bit harder because
it's pretty much. I'm hoping it's a little bit shorter than usual.
I can't remember them either because I've not really liked them that much.
But you might remember a reason why you don't like them.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
My first one is 2016. 15. 2 hours, 3 minutes.
Okay. No, I haven't
No,
got any
I
of
haven't
those.
got it. Sorry. No, yeah, keep going.
Okay. 5.9 out of 10.
Oh, good one.
For an Oscar-winning film, right?
Yeah. Now, do you want to know what it won an Oscar
Yeah,
for?
Yeah, of course.
Best makeup and hairstyling.
That's it.
Right.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
2016.
Yeah. You should know this because that's quite recent.
Genre tags, please.
Yeah, what are the genres?
We are going for action, adventure, fantasy.
Action, adventure, fantasy. So is it like an Alice in Wonderland style romp?
Romp?
Yeah, romp.
That's not the right word there, is it?
What was the
age
UK
rating?
certificate?
Yeah.
15.
Okay. For an action, adventure, fantasy.
Okay. What don't you like about it?
One of the
give it away,
characters definitely comes to mind, but I just didn't resonate with the whole crew. Yeah.
Okay. Have you got any character names?
I reckon you'll get them pretty.
Is it like superhero film?
It's within one of those. Yes,
The DC one.
It is a DC one.
See, okay, I think I know what it is.
Oh, go on then.
Is it Suicide Squad?
It is, yeah.
Right.
But the original,
Yeah, not the newer one.
And
is
the character that
decent.
gets me is the Cara Delevingne one.
Yeah, that and well, I suppose people kind of were quite negative about this. In that, yeah, you're right.
But the
whole plot
storyline
was
is
just completely rubbish.
off it.
But I didn't dislike it.
Remember it. I'm not sure I've seen it. I've definitely seen the
Will
next one.
Smith.
Yeah,
Is,
I've seen the one with Idris Elba.
And it had Jared Leto as the Joker with
Yeah,
Harley
that's another
Quinn.
bad.
Which I've heard bad things about.
Mhm.
I think I haven't seen this film.
Yeah, well, I think the rating would suggest you don't need to worry too much.
Okay.
No, just as long as you've seen the one with Idris Elba.
I really like
But it's got
the Joker as a character, though. He's probably one of my favourite characters from fiction. Like,
Okay.
he's just really interesting.
Comic.
The Joker. Yeah, just generally, I think he's a
okay.
really interesting character. The Joker just not really having.
But then stick to the film
A
The
direction.
Joker. And I haven't seen the second one.
Or Dark Knight.
Folie à deux.
I have seen that one.
Okay.
Yeah, I have too.
Yeah.
I've seen, but I didn't dislike it because it.
I mean,
Kinda
doesn't it
ticks all
say
the
everything,
boxes,
by the
but,
way, that so far we've discussed nothing of this film. We've tried to go on to things that we do like.
Yeah.
I can't really. That was all about.
If for 2
Other
hours, 3
beings,
minutes,
wasn't it?
I'm definitely switching over straight away.
Is it?
And I just didn't enjoy it at all.
Is it that it was too many new people that you didn't care enough about?
No, I think what they tried to do is create anti-heroes, but I just didn't care enough about them. And they were all disposable.
Yeah, that's the point. Yeah.
Yeah, I know it is, but because of that, and then as soon as you start whacking people off,
right,
you're like, okay.
Who are the other characters in it? Because you've got Deadshot, you've got Harley Quinn,
Rick Flag, you've got
lizard
Captain
guy.
Boomerang, El Diablo.
Captain Boomerang is a rubbish.
It's like Crocodile
superhero.
Man. I was calling on that, or a
Right.
lizard.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
But
Who was
Worst heroes ever is the tagline.
right?
Worst film ever.
No,
would be
they're
more
not selling
appropriate.
it. They're
No,
not selling it to you.
they're
Harley
bad
Quinn was the
guys.
best character.
Yeah. Well, that's
And
why
that's
they
why
then
they
splintered off
continued it, yeah.
and continued her.
They might as well have just made a Harley Quinn and Joker film and
Yep.
actually done a good job with that.
Mm-hmm.
We
Because
agree.
That relationship, the Harley Quinn and the Joker relationship, is really interesting.
The makeup
when
on
you
the
look at the comic.
on the Joker character for Jared Leto was just. I don't think it was good enough.
The trivia fact made me laugh
Yeah.
when I tried to find a little fact. Cara Delevingne prepared for her dual role as June Moon and the Enchantress by meditating in the woods, practicing witch-like movement,
Witch-like movement.
and even howling at the moon to tap into the dark mysticism of her character.
That's
That-
a joke.
No, that implies she's told someone she did that.
I think probably people thought,
It does.
"Are you all right? Are you all right,
Why would you
Cara?
admit that?
Are you
Yeah.
all right?"
I howled at the moon.
Where's Cara? she's
outside
She's
looking
gone
at the moon
outside.
again.
She's doing prep work for her next film.
Exactly.
What's she doing? She's howling.
Right, I don't even want to talk about this
There
film
we go,
anymore.
fine. Okay.
My
there we
number
go.
5, done.
My number 5,
Okay, Dom.
2001.
Nope, haven't got a 2.
Oh god, you went back a bit.
2
Steve's
hours
old.
7. Yeah, 'cause that's the only reason. Yeah,
Yeah.
2 hours 7 minutes.
Yep.
7.6 out of 10.
Okay, solid rating, really. What do you dislike about it?
It's just a bit too much, is what it came to.
Too much?
Yeah, it's just, I don't like the way it's filmed. I don't like the story, and it's the way that it's very theatrical. It's over theatrical throughout the whole thing.
What was the Oscar that it won?
1, 2.
Oh, goodness.
Best production design and best costume design.
Right, so set in costumes. Let's ignore all the
Period
actors.
drama.
It is drama, musical, romance.
Oh, is it?
2001.
Is it a lot of singing?
Yeah. It's not my cup of tea. I think that's
Is
why
it
I
a
dislike
musical?
it. Yeah, very much so, yeah.
Is it on the stage?
I don't know.
Okay.
It probably could have been, and easily could have been. It's set in, do you want to?
America.
No,
Okay.
France. Paris.
Oh, okay. Moulin Rouge.
Yeah, I never enjoyed it.
Ah.
I've seen it, and I would never watch it again.
So you're talking about the one with Nicole Kidman.
Yes. It's just weird.
There
It's
was a
bizarre.
Moulin Rouge from like the 60s or 50s.
Yeah, no, not that one, no. Well, I definitely wouldn't have
Didn't
watched
get that far back, did you?
No, I just,
Who's the Green Fairy? Is it Kylie?
Yes.
Kylie Minogue, yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I just don't. It's just too much. It was just over the top.
So-
It was very trippy as well.
Moulin Rouge is one of my wife's favourite films of all time.
Oh
Oh,
dear,
my
you've
word.
just this is
Really?
gonna
Yeah.
Why?
this is gonna get brought over the family table now.
I believe I've watched the film once,
Yeah, that's
And
all
I
I
had-
watched it as well.
very little interest. But it would have been a long time ago. Like
I agree, and that's
before
probably part of this. But
before
yeah.
I met Kim, that I would have
But you
watched
still
it.
haven't watched it again, even though
Not,
it's one of Kim's
not,
favourite.
not with her, no. But it's one of her favourite films.
Are you okay admitting this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I just find the characters are odd. The whole thing, they're just kooky and
What's the
bit trippy.
storyline?
It's just a love story, isn't it? About two people. So
Well,
they
no,
are
she
they're
is.
an act, aren't they? But then the one thing is you're not allowed to fall in love.
With your
well,
co-star.
No, well,
Yes.
no, but she's also they're getting the funding through her boyfriend. Basically, she's basically almost a lady of the night, so to
Okay.
speak. And
Like
their
a
love,
burlesque show.
their love is like the equivalent. Their love is like not meant to happen,
Okay.
Oh yeah, right. So the Duke has got all the money essentially,
and he's funding.
and he's
this.
funding it. But
Jeremy knows this quite well.
Yeah,
You've
no.
watched it.
I've watched it a couple of times.
Do you
I
like
don't mind
it?
it. Yeah, I don't mind it. Yeah, but I
No.
quite like musicals. So
I don't dislike musicals. I just didn't like this one.
Okay.
And that's
you
that's
don't like the medley where they sing about God knows how many songs.
No, it's just too much.
okay.
I'm just
I can see that Baz Luhrmann would rub people the wrong way, and I can see what you mean by
It's
it's
over the
too
top.
much.
I think it's over the top, but that's the way it's meant to
Well, your
be. but that's
senses just completely
Yeah.
over.
It
Yeah,
does.
so
It
lots-
does cut a lot as well. It does to
lots of
sort of
swinging
increase your
when they're on the
anxiety.
swing and it comes towards the camera as if like, yeah, oh, just no, just not, just yeah,
All right.
Okay.
overstimulated.
Okay,
Yes.
there you go. That
Wouldn't,
makes sense.
wouldn't be in
probably
my
what it
top musicals, but I would watch it. Yeah.
Okay, that's my number 5.
Okay, very good. My number 5. 2008. 12A. 2 hours 46 minutes. 7.8 on IMDb.
What year?
2008.
Okay.
Oh, Dominic's not sure whether he has got it or not.
No, don't have it. Definitely
So-
don't have it.
All right. This.
What do you want to do? Oscar or Reason?
What would you like?
Oscars.
Oscars, and
Oh,
then the
that's it.
reason.
Yeah. I think that's the best one. If I can guess it from there.
It's won 3 Oscars.
Okay.
It
Oh,
won Best
2008.
Art Direction, Best Makeup, and Best Visual Effects. So again, not an acting, not a screenwriting, not a directing.
Yeah.
Did you tell the genres?
No, I didn't.
Could you tell the genres?
Drama, fantasy, romance. I have watched this film once. I remember it feeling every second of its 2 hour 46 runtime.
Oh, that's long.
I was not interested at all, and I remember it being very slow. Now, this is my number 5 for a reason.
Yeah.
I struggled to put a number 5 in because I just think I don't think I dislike this. I just don't think I cared about it.
Okay.
But it's at the edge of not caring and disliking. Like, I wouldn't go back and watch it again.
So, yeah, same as me. You'd switch over.
I wonder whether or not I really watched it properly. I wonder whether it was one of those ones where I'm sort of half watching it, half not. Maybe I was...
Can you remember the story?
Yes.
Go on then. Summarise.
If I summarise, you'll get it straight away.
Okay, go for it.
So I'll give you some characters' names.
We're number 5. That's okay.
Just
summarise.
There is a... Okay, I'll summarise without giving away the obvious bits. A couple are sort of interact from when they're children to when they are fully grown old people, and it's how their lives interweave. You see them about, I think they always meet on November the 11th in different years. So different years. You see them meeting at these different points, and sometimes they're able to get it on, sometimes they're not, and sometimes they're together, and sometimes they're not. There is... yeah, I just found it slow and a bit boring. I didn't get it.
You got to give us more than that.
Okay, so there's a character
I feel
called...
like you've missed bits out.
I've missed the main bit out. The main bit out is that one of their lives flows backwards and the other one flows forwards.
Oh, I know. Brad Pitt.
Yes.
Oh, gotta find.
I don't think I've watched this. It's been turned into a musical very recently.
See, I haven't watched the whole thing.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah,
Curious Case of Benjamin Button.
Yeah. I don't remember liking very much of it or wanting to actually hang around. And I just remember it being a bit odd. And although it won the Oscars for like best makeup and stuff, and obviously it must have been good, but because he was
he's an old man.
He's an old man, but he's not an old man. He was a young kid in an old man's body.
They've transitioned people through time,
I
which
thought
they
it's a
now
very
do
odd
with
story.
CGI, right?
Yeah, so there might have been a bit of that because the visual effects.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Him going one way with his age and her going the other, and they
That's Kate Blanchett, wasn't it?
Kate Blanchett. They end up having a child together that we're not aware if it's his child or not, but they do at the point where they're the same age visually, because they are the same age all the way through, but one of them looks old, one of them looks young. So they first meet when they're 7. He was adopted.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And he looks like a really old man.
He looks like 73 type thing.
And he's adopted by someone that works in a nursing home. And so they sort of hang out and they become friends at 7 because they're both 7 mentally. Anyway.
But if he's adopted, how do you know he's 7 and he's not demented?
He was
So, do you know what I mean? Like, or has dementia?
No, I know what you mean.
Because he was left on the doorstep
as an old man,
as a newborn. So he was tiny. He was still tiny and newborn, but looked like an old man that was the size of a baby.
I didn't know this. I thought so. So he's an old baby.
Yes, he looks like. Most babies look like old men anyway. But this was.
See, I didn't realise. I thought they were together for quite a lot of it. But
No.
they were for the middle part, right? For quite a large.
I'm going to be honest. I had to read up quite a bit about this one because I don't remember a massive amount of it.
I still don't get this concept.
No.
So how do you look older if you're a baby?
No, he still looked like an.
So he's got wrinkly skin. And
Yeah, he's got really wrinkly skin. Looks like an old man.
But he didn't grow up really quickly, and then he looks like an old man, and then
Imagine a 7-year-old.
yeah.
Okay,
Dressed like a 73.
Dressed like a 73-year-old. So it looks like has all the old wrinkles, all the liver spots, all
long
the
hair, big ears.
that sits in a wheelchair, can't walk
I'm more
properly.
interested in the first 7 years.
They didn't really show much of that.
Okay, yeah, that's what
He's
I mean.
just an old baby, like
He
a
is
baby
just an
which
old
has
baby.
got. That's
Okay.
got.
But he is growing and
Yeah.
yet staying old.
So he goes from not being able to walk to be able to use crutches, or being in a
that's it. I
wheelchair,
remember that,
being using crutches, and then suddenly being able to walk and be a fully grown adult.
I think I now think I've actually seen it, but to that point, clearly I didn't pay that much attention to it.
I just think it just washed over me. I thought, I can't be doing with
It's
this.
not something I'd go out of my way to watch based on that storyline, no.
No, I wasn't that. Like I said, wasn't that interested. It did get nominated for 13 Academy Awards.
13.
How many
And
win?
won
3?
how many?
And it won 3.
Yeah,
None of them for the acting though. But I think it was. I think it was nominated for acting.
probably
Once
and
as well.
story and all of that.
So anyway, I just
Okay.
didn't really get it. Not my. Yeah,
It's not your cup of tea.
not my cup of tea.
No,
Wouldn't
there
go
we
back to it. And at 2 hours 46 minutes, whatever it is, that's just far too long for me to want to. Have another
Okay.
go.
There we go.
Right, my number 4.
Your number
Space.
4, Liam.
1996.
Blimey, okay.
Okay, no, I've not got 1996.
Hang on.
Oh,
No.
12.
Nope.
1 hour 35.
Rom-com, go. No,
Animated.
5.7 out of 10.
5.7. You've managed to
got
pick some low ones.
rubbish
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Comedy, romance, sci-fi.
You say the sci-fi
Right.
again. Not really. Is it time travel type thing?
Oh no,
The Oscar must be for makeup.
best makeup.
There we go.
That's what Jeb's gone for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, I just looked at the list and I
So
didn't.
they're dressed up
Do you know?
as-
I didn't even look at what it was for
Mhm,
until
mhm.
I picked the film.
So they aren't human, or one of them is, and is it based in another planet? Hence the
Nope.
makeup.
So it's not alien sci-fi. Is it
Nope.
just science sci-fi?
Science, sci-fi.
What do you reckon the makeup bit was for?
It's very obvious when I tell you the film.
One of them looks mad.
There's
right?
a lot of makeup.
So is one of them look very different? Like, is there a character that looks like?
Deformed, is it?
Yeah, that kind of thing. No.
No,
1996. You say?
I can't use the word deformed. No.
No. Right. Can you give me a tagline or character names? I like those.
Yeah.
From mild mannered to wild mannered.
Oh, so someone's gone to like the jungle.
Yeah, I'm thinking George of the Jungle. But I'm not thinking-
No.
Why don't you like it? Let's go for that as well, because that might help.
I think it's probably dated now. I probably might have enjoyed it the first time I watched it, but when I looked at that list, I thought, oh, it's a bit cringy, really. Now,
Cringy.
Mm.
Okay.
yeah. As in, I don't think the comedy would land on me at my age now.
Do they turn into something? Hence the wild bit.
Right, you are heading down the right path.
Is it magic that turned them into something, or is it science?
It's science.
Is it like a Honey, I Shrunk the Kids type science then?
No, that's
Okay.
using a ray.
Okay.
And it's not
It's using
superhero type thing.
science.
This was science that made them into something. Did they take a pill and they shrunk into
You're on the right lines now. I think it's a serum.
to turn them
They
into?
get injected, do they?
No, they don't get injected. They take it willfully.
like the gummy bears. The gummy berry juice.
Yeah, you're not far off.
They don't bounce though.
No, you're thinking 90s film comedy where somebody takes a serum and it changes them.
I'm trying to think into what.
Completely at odds here.
Is it like a werewolf thing?
You
or
can
not?
argue it's Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde sort of esque, but that's a loose.
What happens?
Um,
Can you remember?
basically, somebody transforms
Yeah.
from one person to another when they take this serum.
Oh, is it the Nutty Professor?
It is the Nutty
okay,
Professor.
fine, well done. Yes,
Yeah,
that was it. Yeah, that's on my honourable mentions.
I mean, I could go into the quotes, but you'd have got Hercules, Hercules, Hercules.
and that's why I didn't put it on my list, because I'm like, do I dislike it?
I would not watch it again.
I think it is dated, and I think it's
Yeah.
quite a Eddie Murphy fest.
It's almost like if you look through his sort of back catalogue, he got to a point where he realised he could dress up as anyone, and then he just took it to that ridiculous stage. He plays 7 different characters in that film.
He plays his own family, doesn't he?
Yes.
Yeah, and but then
It's
you
like Coming
start
to
going
America.
through it.
Yeah.
Doesn't
I
it?
think there's a Nutty Professor 2, and then there's that Nor bit where he kind of just plays
Oh
the
my
same
God.
character, and like you're just like
I can't believe this won an Oscar.
best makeup. Yeah.
Best
No,
makeup.
but it can't. I'm trying to think. Yeah, fine.
It must have come before Big Mama's House. That's all I'm thinking.
I was going to
massively
say,
before, yeah. That
who
was
else was in this movie? I've forgotten.
I have got Jada Pinkett Smith.
Jada Pinkett
Oh, is she the love interest?
The love interest, because in the second one, I think it's Janet Jackson.
Oh, I don't know.
I haven't written that one down, but I'm
There was
pretty
a
sure.
second one.
Nutty
I think
Professor
there's more.
2.
I think
Yeah.
there's more than one.
No, I
thought it
think
was
it's
more than
2.
Well, the original was Jerry Lee Lewis, wasn't it?
Yes.
As a school
Yes, I remember
science
that one,
teacher
yeah.
kind.
Well,
Character
he's
or-
a lecturer. Or not,
Yeah.
that
That
sort of
feels
thing.
more like I've only seen bits of that. I must have seen bits of it, but it reminds me a bit more of a Jekyll and Hyde because he has this sort of geeky persona, and then he becomes a bit more
Buddy
suave.
Love.
Buddy Love. Is that
Buddy
right?
Love
Wow.
is who he becomes.
There we go.
So in The Nutty Professor, because it's been such a long time, I would have watched this once. What does he turn into? Because he's a big fat professor.
Just goes thin, doesn't he?
And then he just
he
becomes-
goes thin.
So
and
he-
then that Buddy Love doesn't want to go back.
Does he turn into?
He's just arrogant,
So he turns into an arrogant version of Eddie Murphy.
Yes.
and
He's
just,
the same
just,
guy.
yeah,
He's just,
sleazy and
it's like,
Ah,
yeah, exactly. It's the worst of him at the same time as he's thin.
right,
And then
okay.
that guy doesn't want to let the fat guy back, or I think is what.
Does he argue with himself in the mirror during the film?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they're changing.
and I assume there's like bulging parts of him at
It's
some
a
point.
bit
Is it
like-
he's trying,
Yeah.
What's the film where Jim Carrey plays bipolar and he's
Yes,
battling
Me,
himself?
Myself, and Irene.
It's a bit like that. There's sort of a fight scene where he's punching himself.
Okay.
Yeah. But there we go.
God.
So I won't be returning to that film.
Okay,
and hence-
fair enough.
No, fair enough.
Yeah, I was more likely to watch Suicide Squad again than that film. Is
Okay.
sort of where I was
Going
at.
down your, I'm not
Okay.
going to watch it again unless there's nothing else that exists.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dominic.
there we go. Right. My number 4,
Yes, please.
2012 on this one.
I have a 2012.
2 hours 38.
Hang on. Got to scroll.
Oh, he hasn't done the summary page.
Oh, I haven't done a summary.
Mine is 2 hours 38.
Oh, what number's yours?
6 out of 10.
Mine says 7.5. Can you give
Maybe
me-
you looked a day later than each
Yeah.
other.
director?
Tom?
Yep, stop there. Might set my number 1.
7 point. Oh, okay.
And I'm going to say bing, 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 because I guess that for you as well.
Oh, okay.
All right, well, wait.
We'll come back.
We'll come back.
There we go.
So,
Okay,
Matthew,
fine.
you're number 4.
You're number 4, Matt.
My number 4, 2004.
Hang on.
I'm
I don't
good.
have a summary page. I
I'm
need to
good.
create one. Yeah, no, we're good.
2 hours, 7 minutes. PG.
Oh.
Unbelievably 7.5 out of 10.
Okay, go on.
Cult
Oscars?
following?
Oh, sorry, go on.
I wouldn't say cult, but
Okay.
it
Was
would.
it a love or hate film, clearly?
No, it would be popular. It's a popular film, I would say.
Won the Oscar or Oscars for.
It won the Oscar for Best Visual Effects.
Ah, see, this is common in all these films, isn't
Okay.
it? It's like the only way we commend these films is that there's something that looks good in it.
2004, okay.
So when I looked down the list, I was like, okay, I'm pretty sure I don't like this film. And then I thought, right,
Pretty sure.
yeah. So
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
pretty sure I don't like this film. What happened in it? That was what I thought to myself. And I reckon I've seen this film at least 3 or 4 times.
Oh.
And you hated it every time?
No, I don't think I hate it.
Sorry,
I just
disliked it.
dislike it. And I think I've seen it 2, 3, 4 times, but I do not remember the specifics of the storyline.
Well, okay.
Oh, see,
in
now
what,
I
in what
kinda wanna-
situations were you watching this?
I would have watched it. I reckon I may have even watched it at the cinema. I've definitely watched it with my wife at least once. It may well have just been on TV and I would have watched it.
Okay.
So you don't dislike. What do you dislike about it then?
That I
Don't
don't
remember it.
I dislike one of the actors in it as one of the
Okay.
characters.
Oh, can you tell us that or not?
No.
Okay.
What else would you like?
Well,
Anything that's going to
anything.
get us there.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'll give
Why
you some
can't we have a
taglines.
character? I want that person. I want the
Okay.
actor.
I'll give you some taglines.
See, he just ignores you
Yeah,
when
I'm
you
going to
want
ignore you.
to.
Well, if I give you the characters, you will get it in milliseconds. So
Well, that is okay because it's your number 4.
there is a
It's totally
scene.
ignored me.
It's
Yeah.
like talking to my children.
I'll give you the storyline.
I hope everyone who listens thinks exactly the same as us. We're like, I'm willing to give this up. I'm willing to give this up. Matthew's like, no, I'm going to spend 20 minutes while you guess
I'm
it.
not going to get you 20
It's
minutes.
like talking to kids.
The
Go on, yeah.
storyline: a doctor is creating something that he's trying to help humanity, and an accident happens. He then goes a bit mad. This main character from the film then tries to help him, but ends up stressing out about his life and what he's become, and so stops doing everything, goes back to being a normal person, and then realizes he has to go back to being powerful again.
So he's a superhero.
He is.
And it's a PG, did you say?
Mm-hmm. Genre tags are action, adventure,
2004.
sci-fi.
I can't remember like that Hulk and stuff, but I don't think that.
The famous scene in it, the only bit that I remember, I didn't know it was from this film because this is one of a series, is on a subway train, holding his arms out to the side, stopping the subway train.
Not
Spider-Man.
It is Spider-Man 2. Can you remember what happens in that film?
So, right, the first one is
No, go on.
Green Goblin.
Green Goblin, yeah.
The third one is when Venom's in it.
Yep, okay.
I don't think I've seen that one. And the second
So
one.
is the second one Sandman?
No, that's the first one.
What about the lizardy guy? No, that's Andrew.
That's
Garfield.
Andrew
No, that's
Garfield.
Garfield.
Right, I think I'm proving my point. This is Doc Ock. This is Alfred Molina playing Doc
okay.
Ock.
Oh, I quite like Doc Ock though.
But
It's the one where it self-implodes.
Yeah, nothing really happens in the film. Spider-Man, played by Tobey Maguire, who I really don't get as Spider-Man, loses his powers because he gets stressed out about the responsibility of having to be Spider-Man. So then just...
Is this one where he falls out with
MJ. So
MJ,
he really
yeah.
likes MJ. He gives up his powers and then decides, oh, I'm going to be with her, and then doesn't. I'm not entirely sure I liked is it Kristen Dunst?
Kirsten.
Kirsten Dunst, my name gone. I'm not sure I get her as MJ either. But
Does
anyway.
this one have the other love interest in it? No.
Ooh.
Is that Andrew
No.
Garfield? Yeah, that's Andrew Garfield. Yeah,
That's-
all
I
right.
think,
What, Emma
yeah.
Stone.
No, Emma Stone's in the Andrew Garfield one.
Yeah, that's what I
Gwen
mean.
Stacy.
Gwen
Gwen
Stacy. Yeah,
Stacy,
yeah,
yeah.
that's it. Yeah.
Who's played by Bryce Dallas Howard. Is she in
Yes,
the third one?
that's-
So she's played same-ish character that's someone's daughter. Again,
Okay.
I just
Okay.
don't get it. I just don't.
I don't remember these that much.
No, this is what I mean. And I think the reason I just don't remember it is because I'm not really that invested in it. I don't like Tobey Maguire as Spider-Man,
Okay.
and I don't really think that the storyline adds very much. It's just Doc Ock, and then he tries to defeat Doc Ock. There's no extra characters in there. There's no Sandman extra baddie. There's no interesting.
What's the? I was about to say,
Thing.
are there any memorable scenes? Like obviously, the upside down kiss is the first.
Yeah, I think it's the
one?
first one. No, it's the train. Him stopping the train using his webs.
Yeah, I remember
And
that bit. That's at the
all of-
beginning, though, isn't it?
No, I think it's near the end because he's
Oh,
fighting
okay.
Doc Ock, and all the passengers see who he is, and then they feel sorry for him because he's just a kid.
And they say, we won't tell anyone.
Yeah, they're trying to
that's
protect
right.
him, and that's the only
They
bit I
carry him
remember.
through the... Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Because Doc Ock's wife dies, he accidentally kills her while
Yeah.
he's got the.
That's the one in the
things
water
on
at the
his-
end, is it?
Yes, there's
Yeah,
the
okay.
harbour. somewhere.
Harbour. Yeah,
Yeah,
sorry, yeah.
okay.
No, fine. Great. I don't remember the film.
No, I couldn't remember. I had to really
I
look this
clearly
up.
don't either. I
And
just
I
merge
agree.
them all into
I
one.
definitely reckon I've watched that more.
Yes, I
as
think
well.
I have as well.
I can't believe it won. What was the Oscar again? Sorry.
Visual effects.
Visual effects. Okay.
There you go. That's my number
Okay, my number 3. 2021.
four.
Go on.
12.
Oh, okay. No.
2 hours, 36 minutes.
No.
7.2 out of 10. Now, I can tell you why that is that high.
Go on.
Why it's 7.2?
I can tell you why I hate it, and
Yeah.
then
Yeah, go on, please.
that
yeah.
will make sense. So I think the people that voted for that at 7.2 haven't seen the original.
Are they full of themselves, Jim? Is that what it is? I don't know the
It's quite
good
long,
stuff.
2 hours 36.
So this is not an original. It's a remake.
No, and the original won 10 out of 11 Oscars.
Hey, 10 out of 11 Oscars.
Yeah.
the original.
The original did. And there's a reason for that, because
Go
I
on.
think it is far superior
And they
than
remade
this
it.
version.
And the remade version also won an Oscar.
Yes,
For-
it won Best Supporting Actress. And fair play, she's about the only thing that is perhaps better than the original.
Go, genres. Go on. I think I might have it. But
There were it was nominated for 6 others, but
what are the genres?
the genres are musical, drama, romance.
Is it A Star Is Born?
No.
Ah, okay.
Good call.
I thought it was then.
I like that.
Because I know that's a remake as well, isn't it?
It is. I think it's a third or fourth time remake.
A third remake, I
At
think.
least a third.
I don't know. 21. I thought
Why am I
that.
struggling with this?
Yeah.
So it must be the original was a big film.
Yeah,
Mm.
I would suggest that, and I would still choose to watch that. And actually, weirdly, I did. It was on telly the other day, and I
And the
watched.
supporting actress. One.
What
I could
else
tell
can
you
you
the
tell me?
character. I could tell you
Yes,
who
please.
was the best supporting actress, and I don't think it will help you.
Okay.
Go on.
Ariana DeBose.
What else is she in?
Good question.
Okay.
But the
You're
tagline.
not going to tell us.
No, go on, yeah.
Oh, see, playing Matthew at his own game
Go on,
now.
carry on.
The tagline even says, if I leave out the director's name, reimagined by for a new generation.
2021. I feel like
I feel like we should know this immediately. And for some
Yeah.
reason, we don't.
Timeless story of love and division.
is the division bit.
Yep.
That's key.
Yes.
Is this the maths one again?
No, it's not the maths one.
As in they separate.
Oh, is it West Side Story?
It's West Side Story.
Oh my god, I haven't seen it.
No, I haven't seen it.
So
I love. Yeah, I like the stage.
I
show
like
stuff,
the
so-
original, and then I just thought this fell on its
Wasn't the girl in that
face.
the one that's in Snow White?
Rachel Zegler, yeah.
There we go.
And it's Ansel Elgort is Tony.
I would have absolutely no want to go watch
Is
either
that
the
one-
original
is that the one with
or
the,
this new
the
one.
clicking?
Yeah.
The sharks and the
The
whatever.
Sharks and the Jets, yeah.
Yeah.
The clicking. I know
I
what
saw
you
that.
mean.
I saw that on the.
I know
saw that at
exactly
theatre.
what you're talking about.
And that would be better than this version of the film, in my opinion. They just basically, if you watch the original, you might, if you're of this day and age, as opposed to, even though like that's before my time, you would say it was a bit grainy, and I think they just literally remade it because it was good last time, so it'll be good this time,
and people love it. There's a following,
and people follow it if you've never seen that musical before or weren't aware of it, and so it's kind of had a youngish cast.
Wouldn't the original have been very melodramatic and of its time, and therefore not?
Well, it made more sense.
It
was closer to the separation of people. I mean, the two gangs. One is the immigrants, and the other one is the natives, so to speak.
I don't think I know the storyline.
It's like Gangs in New York,
right?
It's more like Romeo and Juliet.
Okay.
She's from that. He's from that. They shouldn't be together,
but they are.
But they are. Yeah.
Okay.
No, I haven't seen it. I don't have a want to watch it either.
No, I wouldn't either.
Watch the original if you're going to do that.
Okay, I can't remember any of the songs.
How long is the original? The original's quite long, isn't it?
I don't think it's as long as 2 hours 36.
36. That is long.
That is long. Oof. That's someone making a film that really wanted to make a film.
I think it was.
What made you watch it? Because you like the original.
Because I like the original. Because you're like, oh, okay. No storyline, but surely they're going to mix it up. And to be fair, the lady who won Best Supporting, I think I said that, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
She is very good in her role, perhaps better than the original, and she sings one of the songs very well. So I kind of get that. But that's
fair enough.
That's it. But I'm not going to watch it again.
Not for me.
No, that's fair.
Other films on my list I'd rather watch. All right.
Yeah, I wouldn't go out of my way. No.
I'm telling you, don't.
Okay. I don't think I will.
Okay, we won't.
Yeah, we won't. Don't worry. So my number 3?
Yeah, you're number 3.
And it was Spielberg, by the way.
Right.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I feel like I just ran out of ideas, but there we go.
My number 3 is 2006.
Okay, keep going.
1 hour 48. It's got 6.4 out of 10. PG.
6.4 out of 10. That is quite low.
PG.
Yeah.
And it won the best animated film of the year.
Best animated film in 2006.
Correct. Yes.
Is a star of this Johnny Depp?
No, but that was close on my list. It's not one. No.
Where were you going there?
I was going with Rango.
Yeah, that's also awful. But
I don't mind that one as much.
Again, I can't remember.
Is that 2006?
No, that was earlier, I think.
Right, 2006. Animated. One
is it Disney?
Animated Oscar?
No.
Can you
There is a... Oh, sorry.
No, go on. Why do you dislike it?
Why do I dislike it? Oh, for an animated film, I remember watching it and thinking it's far too deep and meaningful.
Oh, hold on. What did it win for?
Just best animated film.
Okay, it's not the one I'm thinking of then. That one's song as well.
And there's also there's just one particular scene which I'm not going to tell you where it is, but one particular scene where it happens and it just makes me really upset.
Oh,
physically upset or upsets because
is it like tearful?
No, well, not really. No, it's just a bit more. I'm angry because I really like going to where it is. So the
they blow something up.
Animation, adventure, comedy, family, musical. I'm going for musicals here, clearly, but and music is a big key.
Songs in it,
lots, yes. But the key issue is the main person has an issue with music, with singing.
What? So the main character doesn't want to sing?
Oh, do they tap dance instead?
They tap dance instead, yes.
Is it Happy Feet?
It is, yes.
Oh, you're going to say the bit that makes you cry is when he's in the zoo.
In the zoo, yeah. I love zoos, and it really upsets me because it puts a bad.
Do you know what? That makes so much more sense when you say that. I was like,
puts a bad spin on zoos.
He likes going to Spain, and they've blown Spain up. I was like, why can't he go there anymore?
It's just, I just don't like watching it. It's not very happy feet. He's got happy feet, but no one likes him.
There's 2 of them in there.
2 films, yeah.
Happy Feet 2.
Yeah, but I just don't agree with the film.
Do you not like the style of animation? Because the style of animation is quite realistic.
Yeah, but it's more the fact that the whole the situation he's in, he obviously gets born. He can't sing. he can dance.
His dad drops him.
Everyone, yeah, but everyone just.
What? That's why he can't sing.
That's
drops
why
the egg, or
he drops the egg. He messes up
with the egg.
in a bit. So
it's his fault. But then his dad just kind of completely dismisses him and rejects him because of it. And then he goes away and finds, like, Robin Williams is one of the voices. But other than that, I can't remember the film too much, other than the fact that they all dislike him and he has to make his way back. And it's all about why people are overfishing, essentially.
Who is the voice of Mumble? Is his
Elijah
name Mumble?
Wood, yes.
Oh, it's Elijah Wood.
Elijah Wood.
And the girl...
Brittany Murphy.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, but no, just the whole, like, he has to go away and see why there aren't as many fish anymore in the sea as well. So there's lots of underlying meanings behind it, and I just don't enjoy watching it.
How many times? You only watched it once?
Yeah, I don't remember watching it ever again.
I think I've watched it a couple of times.
I've watched it a few times. I don't think I dislike it. I wouldn't choose to watch it.
I can't tell you what songs they sing either.
Aren't they?
They've all got their own song.
That's
songs. They are pop songs.
It's like Rio in that sense. They're just remaking.
Yes, there's no original songs.
No original songs.
They're all right. Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, that's my number 3.
I think the only thing I can remember about that is I'm pretty sure Robin Williams has again another. They're talking about pollution.
Yeah,
he has a
beer can.
A beer can ring around his
6 can ring around his neck. I get that one mixed up with Surf's Up.
Yeah, I do that as well.
They're probably around the same time.
They're probably the same penguin.
Yeah, probably.
Macaroni penguin.
Is that what it's called?
I'm going to go with that.
The one with the big yellowy fluffy
as opposed to emperors,
with
which is what they...
Emperors, yeah.
With the eyelid, like the eyelashes.
Eyelashes.
Okay.
But yes.
I forgot what number we're at now.
That was
my number 3. So it's Matthew's number 3.
Right, my number 3. I don't know if either of you have seen this film.
Okay.
1987.
No. Not on my list.
Oh, hold on. I'm going back to my 80s week.
1 hour 42 PG 7.2. It is
got Oscars for.
It got Oscars for Best Actress, Best Supporting Actress, Best Original Screenplay. Got 3 big uns.
Is it Working Girl or
no?
Oh,
go on, keep going then. Bit more.
Comedy. Yeah, right. Drama, romance.
So is it meant to be funny, but it isn't?
I assume it's supposed to be funny. I didn't find it at all funny.
87?
Mm-hmm. I watched it because I knew it had won an Oscar. I'm talking maybe 5 years ago. I watched it. And I thought, oh, this might be good. It won an Oscar. I do not understand
big actresses, right?
Any character's motivation. The main actress in it that won the Oscar is I looked up their ages, was 41, and the person that she's involved with romance-wise is 23 in this. And I didn't get, and he also has a prosthetic hand, except he doesn't in real life.
I'm confused.
The prosthetic hand.
So I don't think you've seen this film. So I'm going to give
you
you the names of the characters and tell you the entire plot line.
Okay,
go for it. Yeah, please.
So Loretta, she accepts Johnny's proposal. This is Loretta Castarini, and it is Johnny Camareri. It's set in New York. They all have the thickest New York Italian accents.
Do you want to do your New York again?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
And which one has a prosthetic hand?
Neither of those two.
Okay.
Johnny proposes to her. She says yes. Her mum then says, "Do you love him?" And she said, "No, of course I don't." She said, "That's good. That's who you should marry then." He then goes off to Sicily to look after his dying mother, and then while he's there, he asks Loretta to look after his brother, called Ronnie. Johnny and Ronnie, ridiculous.
It's comedy.
Yeah. And they fall in love. They have like a heated argument, and then he picks her up and takes her off to
Ronnie
do stuff. Ronnie does. And Ronnie's missing a hand. He had an accident with a meat cutting machine, apparently, or something.
So Ronnie's now having something with his brother's fiance.
And then to be perfectly honest, I don't really understand the rest of it. The rest of it is then all the families sort of not knowing, sort of knowing, finding out, her going to watch the ballet at some point and her liking it and going with him. I just don't understand it. I don't understand why anyone thinks it's interesting. It was really dull. Ronnie is played by Nicolas Cage, who is absolutely overdoing all of the acting completely.
He's doing Nicolas Cage.
He is, really. Everything is just mad.
I don't think I've seen this.
Olympia Dukakis, who won the Oscar for the Best Supporting Actress, plays the mother in it, the mother of Loretta. Loretta is Cher. And this film...
Oh, God, that's quite a difference.
This film is Moonstruck.
Never seen it. Never heard of it.
No.
I do not
and
understand.
you're not selling it now either.
I don't
What was
understand.
the rating?
7.2.
What?
I don't
too
get
bad,
it.
yeah.
She has this thick Italian and New
I mean,
York
she's got her
accent.
own accent anyway.
She does, and she's definitely a lot older than
Can you do
Nicolas
a
Cage.
Cher impersonation?
No.
Oh, please.
Do you believe in
No,
love?
you can't do the singing.
No,
Just about,
No.
do the robot noise while she sings. No, I watched it and I knew about 20 minutes in I'd made a mistake turning it on.
But you got to see it through.
I did have
watch
to see
it?
it through.
Yeah.
When
And
did
I-
you watch it?
How long was it?
It's 1 hour 42 minutes.
Not too bad then.
Watched it on Netflix ages ago.
What?
It was
Okay, not
Netflix.
recently.
ages ago. It was on Netflix, so I remember watching it and thinking,
Not
oh my
Netflix
goodness.
when you got the DVDs.
No,
Okay.
no. I'm talking 7 years ago. It wasn't that long, but it's
Oh,
just
wow.
so
Gosh, okay.
boring. Don't understand anyone's motivations. I don't understand why everyone's trying to encourage her to
Well, I'll
marry
tell you
someone
what.
she doesn't love. It's just ridiculous.
Good idea, Matthew. Let's see if any of our listeners disagree with you.
Yeah,
they
has
could
anyone-
get in touch with
They
us
could.
at Top 5 Films. That.
Has anyone seen this and thought that was amazing and everyone deserved all the
Or
the
could you
Oscars?
pitch it to me and Dom in a way that we would want to see it? Because the way Matthew's just described it, I'm not sure I'm
Yeah.
going to seek it out.
No, me neither.
yeah? Try and sell it to us.
Okay.
There
Yeah.
you go. So that's your number 3.
That is my number 3.
Wow, okay.
What a waste of time that was. My word.
Jem's number 2.
My number 2,
Yeah, number 2.
2018.
Okay, maybe I've got this one. God, yeah. I haven't got it on my list. Keep going.
15.
Time?
2
Really?
hours 16.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Potentially. Go on, keep going.
What do you mean potentially? 7.6 out of 10.
Not bad for a rating. What don't you like about it? Let's start with that. Actually, do you want to do the Oscars first? The Oscars, if they're weird ones.
I probably won't do the Oscars.
Okay. Oh, okay. Tell us what you don't like
Leading
about
male actor.
No,
Okay.
it. Not that one.
not that one.
Not yet.
I didn't really get this film.
What was it about
I
it?
think it was hyped up because who was in it more than the film itself.
2016. No, 2018. you said.
2018, yeah. Okay, a bit more.
Genre tags?
Mm.
Oh, you get. Come on, math. Oh, sorry, Jem.
Drama, romance, music.
There's another music one. Okay.
Okay. Is music quite heavily?
Yep.
Okay, so it's a musical or not? But it's just got music in it.
I don't think it classified as a musical. No.
Okay.
And it's a 15.
It's 15.
Did it win an Oscar for acting?
No, I think I can tell you that now. Best original song.
Right.
But it was nominated for 7 others.
Gosh.
2018. Okay.
And
I can't imagine I've seen it, but
yeah, have we seen it, do you think?
I don't know now.
Is it one that lots of people would say is one of their favourite movies?
No. But they will like the song.
They will
God,
like the
what's
song.
the song?
Too obvious. I know, I could give it to you. What if I even told you this is a remake as well? The 3rd remake.
Oh God.
Oh,
as in
is
the
this-
2nd remake.
Is this A Star Is Born?
This is a Star is Born.
Do you know what? I
You're
really
ahead
like
of
that
time.
film.
I like that film as
Really
well.
like that film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do like this film.
I just think it's hyped up because it is.
Bradley
Gaga
Cooper.
was really good.
Yeah, is he?
Gaga.
No, Gaga's good. I said
Gaga's good.
Gaga's
Bradley
really
Cooper's good.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't. It didn't resonate with me at all.
Sam Elliott as well, isn't that his brother?
Yes, it
The
is.
guy
Yes.
with the moustache.
Yeah.
Has a really deep voice.
Deep voice, yeah.
I have watched it, and I can't tell you the full story except for he is popular, and then she gets with him, and then she becomes more popular,
Correct, yeah.
Yeah. He
and,
sees
then-
her.
and then he's not happy.
He,
He gets
No.
he's depressed in life because he's just
I was about to say he's
an alcoholic.
Yeah,
And then he tries to come off what, but then he probably does have an element of jealousy, the fact that she
Yeah.
becomes far more popular than he does.
well, she turns into like Lady Gaga, right?
Yeah.
yeah, pretty much. But
Whereas-
that's what I mean. So people like it because it's Lady Gaga, not because it's got a good storyline. I think some people think it's almost part biopic.
I think you're right in the fact that they probably like it because she's in it and everyone knows her. But
yeah, and I don't mind the song. Don't get me wrong.
I've got a lolly up.
Yeah,
there's quite a few.
I like that film. However,
would you watch it again then?
No, because it's quite heavy watch, and I didn't enjoy the end.
Yeah, maybe that's part of it.
Yeah. The taxi driver is the guy who's the policeman out of Heroes. That's what I remember.
That is a weird
I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah. I just remember it being very sad.
It's really sad.
It's not an uplifting film, and maybe that's why you dislike it. It's also quite
slow.
It is slow.
But yeah, it's all about family and how where she gets her coming from nothing and just having the luck of
having been to Glastonbury. The only bit I might enjoy is that they obviously are at the pyramid station. If you don't know, Bradley Cooper had to go out after somebody had performed and just pretend to play, and they filmed it from behind.
That's right.
And filmed him pretending to play and sing.
I heard that when he made the film, he had to smoke. He smoked loads and drank loads to make his voice gruff. Like he actually made his vocal cords damaged in order to get the gruff, country type voice that he had.
Because they haven't got editing software that would allow them to do that.
It's Bradley Cooper, and he wanted to do it. He directed it, right?
Yeah, I think he did. Yeah, you're right.
I think he wanted to do it properly, very method.
But no,
yeah.
I like the songs, and I think I quite like the film. But
have either of you seen any of the other versions?
No.
But I know that they're loosely the same.
Are they lighter? Do you think?
Or I would suggest that I feel like the '60s one would be.
So one of them had.
So you're doing what I'm doing, which is scrambling back to what you remember.
So one of them had. I can't remember.
They tend to have
Barbra Streisand. Barbra Streisand was in one, and I think another one had Judy Garland in.
Oh, okay. So
there might even be four. This might be the fourth. I can't remember.
I feel like it's a third. I do feel like it's a third.
I haven't seen any of the others, but
no, me neither.
I'm not going to because I don't like this one.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Didn't like the storyline, did you?
I might. Although, to be fair, if I go by West Side Story, maybe I like the originals better.
Maybe.
There we go.
Okay,
fair enough.
That's my number. That was your number 2.
Yeah, so my number 2.
Who does number 2 work for? Every time you say that, that's what goes through my head.
So my number 2 is 1997.
Keep going.
You'll probably get it from this next bit. 3 hours, 15 minutes.
Wow.
7.8 out of 10. See, I enjoy a long film, but I don't.
This was too much.
I've watched it. I didn't enjoy any part of it. It's not my cup of tea. Essentially, it's drama romance, and it won 11 Oscars.
Is that like 4 weddings or something?
No, it won.
No, that didn't even.
Best Picture, Best Director.
Oh, I know which one it is. Then.
Of course you do. There you go.
But I've
got a sinking feeling that you'd know it as well, Jeremy.
Oh, Jeremy, definitely know.
You've got a sinking feeling. Is that a clue?
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, that's that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I do know what you're talking about.
Yeah, of course you do.
Yeah,
I've never really. I've watched it once and I'd never watch it again. I don't enjoy it. I don't
keep it at the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah.
Fine, perfect.
Don't like the plot.
You can say it now.
It's Titanic. Yeah. I just don't.
It's all my honourables.
It's just boring for me. There's nothing that thrills me about that film.
Right. I'm not disagreeing with you because I don't think I'd go back and rewatch it. I've watched it once.
I wouldn't even watch part of it. The only part I might think about is when it's going into turmoil. Yeah.
Well, that's the best part of it, but that's the bit
did you watch it? Do you remember when you watched it? Because committing to 3 hours, 15 minutes is something...
It wasn't at the cinema.
No.
I remember when I watched it.
When?
Well, we were on.
Is this another breakup story?
No, we were on a coach journey.
Oh wow!
And we had way too much time, so someone said, "Should we put on Titanic?" And we were like, "Yeah, go on then." It was before everyone had devices.
I remember sitting there watching it.
Active audience.
I definitely watched it with a girlfriend at some point.
Did you pretend to like it?
Probably. like when I watch Grease and things like
Did you
that
get
as well.
Did you get awkward when they go in the car?
Steamed
But
up.
if I'm honest, I don't remember. The only bits I remember is him painting her.
Sketch me like one of your French ladies.
So cringy.
Yeah, but there's so many spin-offs of that
There
kind
is.
of make it funny.
It's
now.
just really cringy as well. I just thoroughly.
Have you seen the episode of Mythbusters where they proved there wasn't enough space on the door?
Oh no!
Oh, what for the two of them?
Yeah, they did a Mythbusters where they actually tried to work it out. And they were like,
As in
no,
they wouldn't have balanced. kind of
no,
thing.
that's right. It was too
Yeah.
thin.
Oh,
But yeah,
would've taken them both
I
down.
can't give you one part of that film that is enjoyable. Even when he shouts or whatever it is, "I'm king of the world." Like it's just cringe to me personally.
It is quite a bit. I'm not disagreeing with you.
I'm with you on this. The reason it's on my honourable mentions is because I switch onto it. No, I'll just keep.
No,
going.
it's because you don't want to
I
commit
also
3
don't-
hours to
Well, no,
it.
no, no.
That's
But
it.
even because if it's a good film, you like the film, I can pick it up because I've seen it before. I can pick it up somewhere, or I don't mind watching this bit. Then I'll turn it over. But I cannot tell you one bit. I'm like, oh yeah, this is the bit I like.
Actually, that's true.
That's what I mean. There's no particular scene that you go, oh yeah, no, fair enough.
I think all the ones
I'm
I'm meant to like, I just find cringy.
Yeah, it's not set in my kind of genres with the drama romance either.
It's a
But
period piece, isn't
yeah,
it?
Oh, that as well. That's why. It's
Maybe
not
that's
in
what it
mine
is
you're right.
as
The
well.
best bit, it won an award for obviously the realistic sinking of the ship. But it's obviously it's a play, like it's got nothing to do with that in a sense. It's obviously the romance on board, and then that's just part of it, and that's the best bit.
Oh, Rags to Riches story as well. It's another
Yeah,
Romeo Juliet,
another Romeo
isn't
Juliet,
it?
Yeah.
Ugh.
I know.
And they've actually got Romeo.
Yeah,
Oh, they
and
do.
Juliet.
No, she's not Juliet.
No, she's not
Claire
Juliet.
Danes.
Claire
You're right,
Danes.
sorry, you're right,
Come
you're right,
on,
sorry.
Dominic.
keep
I
up.
don't like that one either.
They do have Billy Zane though. So.
They do. And Kathy Bates.
Wow. Pulling
That's it.
all the stops out there.
Yeah.
Perfect.
There we
Right.
go. That's my number 2. So Matthew, your number 2.
Yep.
Yeah.
My number 2, 1987, second 1987 film this week for me. 1 hour, 40 minutes, 15, 7.0 out of 10 on IMDb. What would you like?
Don't drag it out.
Genres.
Drama, music, romance.
Music's come up a
Is
few
music
times,
key?
isn't it?
Is
Music
music
has
key?
come up a bit. I think it says more about us than it says anything else.
No, but I like a musical.
I like a musical as well, but just not these.
Or maybe it's just if it's not the right kind
It's
of
hit
music.
or miss with musicals, clearly.
Now, to be fair, the music
Did it
in
win
this,
Best Music?
it won Best Original Song,
There you go.
which I don't dislike. It is catchy.
What year are we in?
1987.
Now, when's the film
87
set?
again.
The film's set in 1963.
That's fine.
So I have a very specific reference to that, yeah.
Okay, go on.
What would you like?
Is that the only Oscar it won?
Yes.
Okay.
Categories. Not categories. I'm thinking characters, sorry.
Characters.
Is that going to help us anyway?
Maybe. You've got the main 2 characters are called Francis Houseman and Johnny Castle.
Is it based on a true story at all?
It is based on a book written about someone's experience, but it's not like a biography or anything. It's just something that the writer had semi-experienced, like a dramatized version of it.
Okay. Can you tell us the plot then? Because I'm not getting any of this. Unless you
Plot,
want to.
someone goes on holiday and enjoys to where? To like a camp,
Okay, fine. Yep.
or cabin camp
Where's
type
the
place.
music in all this?
Well, there's music throughout. There's lots of dancing. Lots of dancing.
That's okay. I don't know.
Quite
I've
sort
got
of
Cliff Richard in me here, but I know he didn't win it.
quite
Just-
sexy dancing.
Dirty dancing.
Very dirty dancing, in fact, correct.
Oh, so
And
we've
I-
come full loop here.
And I didn't choose
You
that.
have. You even nearly mentioned it earlier.
I've mentioned the breakup film.
Yeah.
I haven't chosen that because I've never watched it fully. We had this. I've
Oh,
only
I
watched
like it.
clips.
You can like it. I'm not sure I completely dislike
That's
the
a bit
song, but the
cringe now
song,
as well,
the
isn't
song, right? There's a bit of cringe in it.
Yeah, it's too much again.
It
Skip it over. Yeah.
there is a lot of
It's
cringe.
too much.
Francis Houseman is
That's
baby.
just the end.
The
You are
quotes and
summarising.
The best bit is the dance. Everyone. That's it. When he jumps off stage.
She is pretty cringe. Jennifer Grey, but
Yeah,
I
but
think
she
she's supposed to
plays
be.
that the whole way through.
She's supposed to be a 19-year-old in it.
Yeah, but you're kind. Yeah, she comes across as stuck up in the beginning, but that's the whole point.
I just don't
I almost feel like I'm defending it here. But
Yeah, you defend it a bit. That's fine.
That's fine.
I mean,
That's your-
yes.
yeah.
One of the reasons I dislike it is I was dumped to it twice.
Oh, is that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
hold on.
Twice.
On this.
Yeah,
do you get to the
Yes.
end?
Okay.
Do you get to the end of the film before you're dumped, or do they do it midway?
Was it on purpose?
Right. It was not at the end of the film. It was during. So I don't remember the first couple of. I think the first time I watched it, I was dumped during. So I don't really remember it. And then I thought I'll watch it again with the same person. And
Yeah.
the same thing happened.
Oh, okay.
Did you start watching it and start getting sweaty palms? Thinking,
Yeah.
No,
it's
deja
gonna happen
vu.
again?
I have watched it all the way through properly since. So
Yeah.
I have, in some experience, watched it about 3
You
times.
can't get enough of it.
I didn't
Sounds
get
it.
dumped the third time. Watched on my own.
Yeah.
I just, yeah. So, plotline. She decides to help out the the camp dancers by dancing with Johnny, who's Patrick Swayze,
Mm-hmm.
because his dance partner has gotten pregnant by like a douchey frat boy.
Yeah.
Who's
One of the club members.
Yes.
Yeah.
She then goes to get an abortion, and so therefore can't do the dance that seems to pay an exorbitant amount of money. There's
Yeah,
like one
because
dance
they're like
that they
good
earn.
dancers.
They are.
Yeah.
So baby,
At another club.
baby
Yeah.
learns how to do the dance, but without the lift. So she still doesn't quite work out the lift.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
Not till
she
the
goes
end.
to do that, and then falls in love with Johnny, and then her dad gets involved because
Does Johnny fall in love with her?
Yes, the abortion doesn't go very well.
Everyone thinks it's Johnny's though.
They do.
Everyone thinks the baby is Johnny's.
There's a classist.
Do
There's
you
a
actually
classist,
find that out? Or not?
Yes, you do.
And it's not his.
It's not Johnny's. No,
Okay.
he was not in a relationship with her.
Yeah. They are just dance partners.
Yeah, so just a bit. I'm not that interested.
There's a class thing in there for
There is,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's the weird, and it is cringy. The cringy
cringy.
dance at the end with the step forward, step back,
forward,
and
yeah,
grind
the grind, yeah.
that they all do, and nobody puts baby in a
The
corner.
thrust.
She wasn't even in a corner. She just happened to be against a wall that had a very slight thing sticking out. She's like sat next to a mantelpiece.
Oh, it is a corner. Come
Not
on.
a proper corner.
That-
It's a
they are
metaphorical corner.
They are on the side of the.
Yeah, they are.
They're on the side, and it would be stage corner. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not. I've never seen it, so I couldn't put it in. So.
Her sister's weirder than her, so there you go.
Did you know? So Matthew Broderick has a cameo in the film apparently, which I didn't realise, because Matthew Broderick is going out with
Jennifer
Jennifer Grey at the time because they met on Ferris Bueller,
yeah.
where they're brother and sister, which feels a bit icky for some reason.
It does. I don't know what you mean.
Well, it's not icky, is it?
They were brother and sister in that film. It's weird.
Yeah, but they're not actually brother or sister.
I don't know.
No, that's what you
I know
say,
Ferris
but yeah.
Bueller better, so I feel like they are.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
There you go.
I'm
Well,
sure
number
that's
2.
happened before, by the way, that people who have played
Yeah, I'm sure they have. It just
brother and sister end up dating.
it's got nothing to do with me, but it feels funny to me.
Okay.
Feels funny to me.
Right.
Sure. Yeah, that's how you feel, Matthew.
Jeremy's
I feel
number
like that.
one.
My number one.
Go on.
Big shock.
I feel like. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. So we know
I
this
feel
one
like,
coming.
I feel like I've got this for you.
I might
Yeah.
have. I
I
bonus
don't think
points
we'll
for
have
both
to
of
talk
you.
about this for too long, and I hope we don't have to. What year do you think it is then?
I can't
When
remember when
was
it
it?
came out.
Was it
20
2019?
or 20? I can't remember.
No, 2015.
Oh, okay, earlier than that, a lot earlier.
Bearskins.
It won 3 Oscars:
Best actor.
Best Director, Best Cinematography. Absolute joke, that one.
I love that film.
Even cinematography, though. Do you not think it looks
9
beautiful?
others it was nominated for. Tell me why I didn't get it, because it's not that good. Right.
Got 3 of them.
It did get
3 out of 12 is not impressive.
So can I guess? So that everyone else knows?
Dominic's Mate is one of the nominations.
That's right.
Ah.
Good
So
on you.
I'm going to guess, Jeremy,
Can we do
that
it together?
this is
If you've listened before, then this shouldn't come as a
Yeah.
shock.
The Revenant.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know why you dislike it though. It's got a good storyline.
It has not. It's so slow and boring, and it's just literally, oh, I'm in the cold.
It's not just that. He's got a massive wound on him. He's just been like nearly,
Oh, I'm injured in the cold.
Do you think DiCaprio deserved an Oscar for a different film?
yeah.
And do you feel they gave it to him to this because he suffered during his acting, which is what they seem to like for the Academy Awards?
Oh, what? Because he wore a bearskin and he went out in the cold?
Yeah, he lay in the dirt for a long time and probably wasn't very comfortable while
Wasn't
doing
nice,
the acting.
Wet.
But that doesn't.
Is his name Hugh Janus? No, Glass. Hugh Glass.
Are you joking? Did you do it on purpose?
Yeah, he did. That is staged.
Hugh Glass.
Hugh Glass is his name. Yes.
Huge ass. Yeah. No, you've already said how much. I completely disagree. I thoroughly enjoy it.
I have not watched it. I think what's putting me off is the fact that Jem didn't like it, but also it's over 3 hours, right?
It's just
It
under,
is
isn't
2
it?
hours 36.
Still putting
8
me off.
out of 10 is just ridiculous as a rating, though.
Okay.
I'm also not a big Western fan, so that does play into it as well.
So that is also another.
Because it's very much like the Alamo.
Yeah,
Not
I
a lot
suppose.
happens for large portions of the film.
So westerns
it's
feel a
alright.
bit like period pieces to me, but the American version of a period drama.
Yeah, you just haven't got Anne Boleyn in there. Yeah, I
Yeah.
get it. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
No, I think there's multiple storylines going on at the same time.
Dom likes it a lot though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I do.
but it's got Tom Hardy in it, so you can't not like it.
True.
Right. Okay. That I didn't realise Tom Hardy was in it, that makes more sense.
Yeah, he got nominated
Is-
for Best Supporting.
He's
Oh,
who
did
he's who he's chasing.
What's Tom Hardy's character called?
I can't remember. What was it?
It is John Fitzgerald because they can't be original with names.
John.
Is there a Gerald Fitzjohn?
No, the other ones are Jim Bridger
Oh, okay.
and Captain Andrew Henry.
You're right. That does sound like they just went. We need a
Yeah.
name quick.
Well, I mean, Captain Andrew Henry looks like they just went to the name book and went to 2 pages. And they didn't even get that far.
Go with A. Open it up a bit further.
That was
H.
Domhnall Gleeson's character, by the way.
Yeah.
But there you go.
I assume you picked that for Jem.
I did pick that one.
I did
As soon
put
as I
that.
saw
I must
it.
be highly predictable on this one.
I think I picked that for you before I picked any of my own.
No, yeah, fair point. If
there you
somebody
go.
can tell me why I'm meant to like it,
They might do.
I just won't ever watch it again. So
Well, that's fine. You don't have to. But
you can't, like, I think of the film and all I think about is you know your screensaver. It's just lots of pictures like that.
It is.
just
When
going
it-
around
yeah.
again. It looks like I'm watching a screensaver rolling around. All it needs is the date and the time, and it would be that for about 3/4 to 4/5 of the film.
is that what it won one of the Oscars for?
That's the cinematography.
Cinematography,
Yeah.
Best screensaver.
Best
Yeah,
screensaver
best
award.
screensaver, that's what it is.
That's a
It's one of the
new
niche
award.
It's a niche one.
There are films like that. And people love them because it's, doesn't that... I think this one is a bit like, doesn't that make our country look great?
Is it filmed in US then?
Yes, Alaska.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. That's not really US then, is it? Was it US at the time?
I can't, well, the whole point is that it's based on
Alaska
they're
was-
pushing them. They're pushing the tribesmen out of that area.
So Alaska was originally owned by Russia, but I can't remember when they bought it.
I don't think it's based on that. I think it's very much
No,
American.
before then.
Before the Americans owned it.
Well, yeah.
Essentially, it's based on the fact the Americans are pushing them out of their land. So it's like like native Indians. That's what it's
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
And bears.
bears. And that's what he trades in.
Yeah, bear
So,
furs.
yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Okay.
So he knows how to track them.
See, I can't even talk about it because I don't really care.
Fair enough.
Do you know what? That's worse than disliking something strongly.
Yeah,
isn't
that
it?
is. Yeah. That's hate. That's hate.
That's why it's right at the top of the list.
When I
That's
created my
giant.
list, there was definitely a sort of exponential rise on the level of dislike at that point.
Right.
Like the other ones are like, I'm not going to watch again. Not all I'm going to watch again. This one's like, I can't believe I wasted my time on this.
Yes.
And everyone else is clapping and standing up at the end of the film. They didn't do that, but I imagine they did in America.
Maybe I'll watch it at
I'm
some
sure
point.
they would. Yeah.
Right, Dominic.
My number one, isn't it? Yeah. I can't imagine either of you seen this, but you might obviously tell me different. 2009. This one is 1 hour 50 minutes, 7.3 out of 10, and it's drama. That's what it is.
Just drama.
Just
pure drama.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
Best. Did it win Best Picture?
No.
Okay.
Best supporting actress. That's what it won.
2009.
Yep.
Give me some more.
15. This, right, I'll tell you why I dislike it.
Yeah.
There is nothing happy that happens in this film.
Nothing happy.
No, it is.
Oh, mine's nothing
miserable.
happens and yours is nothing happy.
It is.
Got you.
What would I put? Like it's just miserable. It's very depressing. It's not enjoyable to watch. It's. I don't think it's meant to be.
What is it, Philadelphia?
This is why. No, but this is why I dislike it. It's based in Harlem.
That has an arc.
Yeah,
It
I
has
know.
a positive arc
Alright.
at
So-
some point.
I'll give you what it's about.
Yep.
So it's the life of a teenager who is essentially is obese, being bullied, being
Precious.
Precious.
And
I don't think I've seen it.
I have seen it. I saw it at cinema.
Oh my god, you went to
Ooh.
the cinema to see it.
Did.
How long is it?
1 hour 50.
I reasonably enjoyed it.
Oh my god, it's so depressing though.
It is depressing.
There's no, she's just about to have her second child after from her dad. Essentially,
It's
it's just an abusive family. Like her mum is abusive to her, not physically, but
her mum is abusive
verbally.
to her because her dad is doing things to her
rather than her,
and that's why her mum is abusive to her.
And she's massively obese because all they eat is fried chicken. Essentially, she's unclean, just obese.
How do you choose this film?
Isn't it based
you
on
went
a book?
to the cinema?
Yeah, it's based on a book. Yeah,
you went to the cinema. Who'd you go to the cinema with to see that?
Sean, I remember.
That makes sense. It's a novel
that
called
makes
Push.
sense. I love that.
Sure, that's very Sean.
I remember we went to. I think we went to the Cineworld.
Strood.
And it was the screen we saw it in was the small screen where you went up the stairs and they had much bigger chairs. There was, only like a small one.
Yeah. Number 8, I think it is.
Okay, if you say so.
No, it is. You go in on your left and then you go to the far side.
I really enjoyed being in a slightly bigger seat. It wasn't too long, 1 hour 40.
Yeah, no, that's
And I knew what I was.
You signed up
for that.
Yeah, and I just dislike. I just don't think there's anything that I would enjoy.
There's nothing redeemable about anybody in it.
So I don't want you to say that. I don't think I'm going to go. There's not even an upturn towards the end.
To a degree, but not to that. Like, she meets a high school teacher. Essentially, she goes.
Someone helps her a bit.
Someone helps her, and that's it. Like, puts her on the right path. But you don't.
But they help her right at the end. You've got. Yeah. It's bad when it starts.
But it's based on a book. It gets worse. Not a true story.
I don't believe it's a true story. It's called Push. Push. Yeah. But it's her in Harlem, and she's just got such a bad time.
And the supporting actress was the mum, right? That won the Oscars. Is it
Monique?
It was Monique. Okay.
Yeah. Yep. But I'll
take your word for it.
It's not a happy film.
It's not a happy film, and it's something I just disliked it. I watched the whole thing.
Does it make you feel awkward as opposed to dislike it though?
No, I just dislike it because I don't enjoy what's happening in the whole film as well. Like, there's just,
you've got no empathy whatsoever.
No, I don't think it's that. I agree. I don't think you can watch it and think that you've taken anything away from it, other than for some people,
it's bad,
life is horrible.
Life is horrible, and and that's the thing. And
but some people search for that.
Yeah,
that sort of realist.
And I understand where people would go with that because it's just to understand how people maybe are feeling.
Yeah,
who's in that situation. But I don't want to. Okay. I wouldn't want to constantly think about it.
Well, let's move on then.
Yeah,
to my number one,
which is
number
Dominic's number 4. So Dominic knows what it is.
Yeah. So I've got full bonus points for everyone here because I managed to guess this, that Dom would have this one as well.
Oh.
Right, Jeremy, 2012.
Yeah, you have a different rating, didn't you?
I did.
Have you just given me the film title?
No, 2012.
Like John Cusack.
It is 2 hours 38 minutes.
It's far too long.
Absolute non-interest for me. 7.5. Drama, musical, romance.
Music again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I like this.
It won.
You know I've seen it.
I'm pretty sure you would have seen it.
Would I like it?
I don't know.
Okay.
I've just checked. It is 7.5.
What did I get? 7.6.
Don't know.
Anyway.
Rounding error.
Anyway, yeah, go on. Rounding error. It's changed since.
Won Oscar for Best Supporting Actress, Best Sound Mixing, Best Makeup and Hairstyling.
Yeah, that makes sense. Supporting actress, will I know who that is?
Yes.
Very much.
They're only in it. They're only in it for about...
Probably the redeeming part of it.
I don't know.
I still didn't enjoy it.
She's only in it for about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So I watched this because I'd seen it somewhere else. And I didn't enjoy it when I saw it somewhere else. But I enjoyed it more in a different environment when I saw it last time in the theatre.
Mm. So it's because it's a musical.
So you've seen it
I enjoyed the environment in the theatre. And that's why I watched it in the film. And it just did not redeem itself.
Rave about this
musical.
And they rave about this film. Yeah. I do not get the songs at all. I don't find any of them.
You haven't told me anything about this except
it's
a musical.
19th century France.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Les Mis.
It is Les Mis.
So, I just didn't enjoy it. I don't enjoy the plot. I don't enjoy the songs that much.
I mean, for Dominic, this kind of makes sense because it's people in poverty again.
Yeah.
But Dominic doesn't want to know about this.
It's just, the relationships, the whole...
It's not just that. I didn't care about, what's his name? Hugh Jackman's character. I don't even know what his name was. He's being chased by Javert. The only thing I
Jean
remember about it is the meme that
Valjean.
came of Jean Valjean. That's it.
Jean Valjean.
And in the theatre, I kind of enjoyed it because I think everyone else was enjoying it. But when I watched it at home on my own, I was a bit like, I do not enjoy this at all. I don't
like
feel
the
for the
songs.
people.
So it
don't
came
feel-
out of scrutiny because Russell Crowe can't sing.
No,
Yep.
not really.
So they kind of doctored that.
Don't think it mattered.
The Anne Hathaway character makes me feel awkward. Oh, she's basically selling her teeth and stuff. Oh,
Yeah.
I just didn't care.
Gets a haircut.
I didn't care
I've
about
got the
anyone in
least
this.
empathetic
Yeah.
brothers that you can have.
No, I don't. I didn't.
Yeah, I don't.
None of the songs are catchy. People sing them over and over and over. And there's one song I know because
Susan
my
Boyle.
kids have been singing it. Loads.
Susan Boyle. That's the only reason I know that one.
What, something about a pope and flea biting on his bottom? I don't know. They sing a sort of Little People, it's called. That's what it's called.
Yeah, that's one with Helen Bonham Carter and
that
Brian
one?
Curran, isn't it?
And Sarah Bash, yeah.
Yeah, so I wouldn't know because I'm
Yeah.
just don't like. And again, my wife loves this film. Loves it.
There's a lot
I
going on,
like it,
but-
I don't think I would seek it out as a musical. But I don't dislike it.
I think I've seen it twice, and I definitely wouldn't watch it again because it doesn't appeal to me, and it doesn't.
If I heard the music come
doesn't
on,
excite
I would
me.
turn it off.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I just
Master of the House?
don't like it.
Oh my goodness!
It's got Amanda Seyfried in as well, right? Is she Cosette? Is that
Yeah.
her name?
Cosette, yeah,
Cosette.
Yeah, she's Jean Valjean's
Cosette.
daughter.
Yeah, Eddie
Is it her
Redmayne's in it,
actual daughter?
No,
Is she
it
adopted
is
daughter?
Anne Hathaway's daughter.
and then Eddie
Uh,
Redmayne's in it as well
Yes.
as one of the soldiers.
Just
of the,
remember them all fighting a bit.
Well,
And
it's
then
a civil war.
Yeah, but then they're
Yeah.
all singing while fighting.
I think it's probably the fact that that's the main part of the
I
plot.
didn't.
Probably is what I didn't enjoy about
I
it.
think you're missing the point, right? They're not actually singing while they're fighting.
No.
No,
It's just
It just doesn't work.
it's
as
how a
film.
musical works.
We're singing together and fighting together. Boring. Don't care.
No, I just yeah.
Ugh.
What you're like? Oh, they definitely know where they were because they're singing at the moment.
Yeah.
No, I didn't really take to the storyline. I know that's the whole point is that they've got a revolution, but I just not bothered. I think about that part of history.
People, there must be people that are listening to us thinking the uncultured swine.
Yeah,
I
What
was
is
going
wrong
to go
with
the
them?
opposite, like lack of empathy.
I have empathy. I just don't care about the musical. I think it's the musical part of it that really puts me off. I don't like period pieces. I'm
Okay,
not
now
the
I
biggest,
get it. That I get.
not the
I'm
biggest fan,
same.
and the music I don't like. So when you put two bits of music together, like two things together, a bit of music I don't like
think
and the period piece together, I just really don't want to listen.
if you
or
strip
watch
the
it.
songs out, it would probably be better.
it would also only be about 10 minutes.
No, there's a whole chase. There's chasing throughout the whole thing.
No, but they sing while doing it.
No, yes, but Dominic just said if you strip it out.
You strip it out, you get the storyline might be a little bit more palatable, but yeah.
Everyone's down and out on their luck. And
Yeah, that's the whole point.
Is
There's
there
a class system.
is there a positive spin at the end?
I don't think so.
Yeah, the revolution ends.
Yeah, but there's lots
That's
of
quite positive if you're in the middle of that, people.
apart from all the death that's happened,
Ignoring
but
the
yeah.
historical part of it, I then don't think it's even remotely interesting. If you ignore the because it's not actually a real story. It's not like there was a real
No.
Jean Valjean. I mean,
No, there's probably hundreds of them.
there's someone else that ran out of names and go, let's use the first one again.
Javert. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
I'm going to leave it at that
Just didn't
before I
take
get
to it. Didn't
no,
take to it.
really didn't take for it to it.
Okay, well, it's not for everyone. The only reason that would stop me watching it again is the time. I do
It is
think
long.
it's a bit long. In
Well,
that
to be fair, if you go
respect.
to the theatre, it's even longer.
Yes, but you get an intermission.
You do.
You
At the
stretch your
theatre.
legs.
I had to stand up on that one as well. That was not fun. Anyway.
In the middle of it, before the intermission. People are going, sit down.
Right, my list is quite short of honourable mentions.
Yes, I've got about 4.
I've got Titanic that we've already mentioned. Prince of Egypt.
I don't mind that one.
Didn't get it.
That's the one with
Never
the
returned
That's
to
the one
it.
with the basketball, isn't it?
What?
Prince
play
of
like-
Egypt.
They play.
Animated.
Yeah, it's animated. They play a game in the
No,
film.
you are thinking about where the two guys go through to somewhere else, like Aztec-y.
I'm pretty sure they're playing basketball. They're playing the
No,
game. It's not
no,
basketball, but it's
no,
still, I'm gonna have a
he's
third chance
thinking of. Oh, that's going to annoy me as well.
Okay, I don't remember.
Carry on, yeah.
It's not that film. The Prince of Egypt is.
What else have you got then,
Is it
Jim?
about-
Golden Compass. Maybe because the series is better.
I thought of Golden
I
Compass.
like the Golden Compass.
And
but
Tenet, I've never gone back to since we've had our in-car experience.
I nearly put that because I was just I didn't really get it in the car.
I
so.
should know it's good. I've watched it twice since.
Yeah,
It
maybe
makes,
I'd have to watch it in better circumstances.
makes more sense the more times you watch it as well.
Yeah, like Interstellar. Yeah, okay.
I had The Great Gatsby. Never thought I'd
Do you
never
know
enjoy
what?
that.
That was my secondary guess for you. That's the one I put down first and
Yeah.
thought, no, I'll go with Les
Never
Mis.
seen it.
Again, it's a bit just too much.
Not interested because
Got the
it's back in time.
No, it's
no,
like
that's me. No,
Yeah.
I'm not.
Mm.
At
And
the
then
time,
I-
I'm not really that
I
interested.
had Rango on my list because I haven't never watched that since the first time.
No, I had Rango
And
as
then-
mine.
I suppose that was it really.
I had Cabaret,
Never
Which-
seen it.
Yeah,
I've watched but wasn't too bothered about. It wasn't enough to put in the list.
yeah.
Chinatown, Jack Nicholson's really slow, and I think film noir, so it was really slow, and I didn't think it lived up to the hype, but I don't think I disliked it.
Okay.
And then I had Sweeney Todd, Demon Barber of Fleet Street,
Yeah,
which
Another
is
musical.
similar.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
it's- yeah.
I'm not.
Doom and gloom musicals.
And
yeah.
I nearly put in, and this might get some people.
Oh well,
annoyed.
if people want to get annoyed,
I nearly put in
they can contact you at social medias.
Lord of the Rings.
Oh, get
I'm
out.
not into it, and I can't remember what happens in the second one at all.
It's slower than the other two.
So the
Yeah,
second
did
one,
that.
I thought, but I don't dislike it. It's just a bit long and I've forgotten it.
Okay.
There you go. Oh,
Right.
sorry, last one. Something I couldn't put in. Sound of Music. Couldn't put that in. I've
Oh,
already
do you know
used
what?
it.
I
That was my
put-
guess.
I put he can't pick the Sound of Music
Can't
in my
pick-
guess.
Had it
That was
before.
my- that was
He's
my
already
guess,
had
yeah.
it.
Already
That's
had it. Yeah,
Too
sorry.
long. Too
Yes.
long is what you had.
Oh,
It.
Yes.
Because I thought you just talked about it, but I've
No.
realised no. 'cause
Well,
that was
I
the only-
had no idea what to guess for you. I know Matthew guessed us both. I put Poor Things for Matt, but I think he actually liked
I
that.
love that film.
Okay, I couldn't remember. And I put Soul for Dom because I have no idea. But again, I think.
I think he likes that one.
I don't mind that one. Yeah,
Oh, so basically, I tried to think of films that you've
I
mentioned
put it
before.
as one of my top five films. So
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
So I tried to pick films you talked about before, but I picked it in completely the wrong way.
that was a Richard Andrew Riley, but that was the people we've met.
Oh, that was right.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
What was your guess for Gem? Gem was The Revenant, and mine was Sound
Your
of Music.
Sound of Music. I
Right.
didn't know you'd picked it. But yeah, I was
There we go.
very
Very nice.
unsure what else to put.
Right, so just quick summary then. It's me kicking off, isn't it?
It is, yeah, you, Jim.
Okay, so my top 5 films that I dislike and won an Oscar. In 5 was Suicide Squad, the 2016 version. Number 4 was The Nutty Professor. Number 3 was West Side Story, the remake in 2021. Then I've got the remake of A Star Is Born in number 2, 2018. And the film that is really not worth it, The Revenant, 2015.
Dominic.
So my top 5. In 5 was Moulin Rouge. In number 4 was Les Mis. Number 3 was Happy Feet. Number 2 was Titanic. And number 1 was Precious.
My top 5. Number 5 was The Curious Case of Benjamin Button. Number 4, Spider-Man 2. Number 3, Moonstruck. Number 2, Dirty Dancing. And my number 1 film that I dislike but won an Oscar was Les Miserables.
Musicals did not do well.
No,
No, they didn't, did they?
So if there's something you don't like, can you please get in touch with us at Top 5 Films?
Not about us.
No,
Just a film. Don't just keep
The
bombing us
films.
with stuff you hate about us.
Well,
If you get a comment,
Oh, a comment's a comment, isn't it?
how are you going to grow and learn unless you listen to them?
No, we're all right. No.
And again, remember again that next week is Top 5 Films that extra. We don't do it this week. We don't do it this week.
Oh, that's right. We don't. Sorry.
Where we're going to quiz it up again and tell you everything that we watched. So has anyone got anything else they'd like to add?
No, just get in contact on the socials at Top 5 Films. That.
there he is.
There.
That's the extra 10% there. To my followers.
Right, well, that's a bye from me.
Bye from me.
Bye bye.